mean, Ricky?
I know what play basketball tonight means. There was a franchise in Los Angeles. A franchise in Los Angeles that just sold
18th, actually.
You said what?
I thought it happened on Juneteenth.
You guys good? You guys good? You want me to get back on track?
My bad.
I'm messing with you guys. The Los Angeles Lakers and Jeannie Buss, they part ways. Jeannie Buss sells the squad to Mark Walter. Mark Walter of Guggenheim. What is it? Guggenheim? I looked it up too. Guggenheim Partners, and what that is a global investment of advisory firm and provides service through two primary businesses. I had to look that up to see how can he afford $10 million, $10.1 billion to be.
I just know he owns the Dodgers.
He owns the Dodgers.
Yeah.
He works for Guggenheim. He's the CEO. Like, that is a ton of money. Most ever. The Boston Celtics sold for $6 billion last year. That was the most. Now it is the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to Jeannie Buss. I feel like her father bought it for $67.5, and while the brothers were out goofing around and trying to figure out who they were as individuals, she stayed the course. She stayed right up under Dr. Buss, as we saw in Winning Time. Great show. Love that.
He actually bought him
Yeah.
for $16 million.
Yeah.
The $67 million includes the Lakers, the Kings, the Forum, and the mansion that Jack Kent Cook lived in. All four pieces that Jerry Buss bought. Dr. Jerry Buss bought it for $67 million, and his daughter sold it for $10 billion. Not including the Forum. Just a piece of the Lakers.
Wow.
Yeah,
And she's still the governor of the
Yep.
team.
100%.
She'll be the boss for a while.
She'll be the boss for the next 3 years. She'll run the team as Mark Walter figures out that successor in that process. This is what I got to say about this situation. L.A., Mark Walter, they're trying to change the tide. Like, L.A. is trying to be the place to be. The fires and the things that happened last year, I'm not trying to get into the political side of what happened with the fires or why the fires happened. I'm just saying, with all that dead space, here comes the new LA. What comes to LA in 3 years? The Olympics. The Olympics come to LA. The Dodgers are now owned by Mark Walter, who's going to put money into the Lakers. You know, Luke is going to have whatever he needs moving forward, and LeBron for another year or so. Like, LA is now becoming that destination place.
Yeah.
Like, where's New York at? Where's New York at?
You still got to pay a lot of tax in L.A. though.
This is true,
And
but
it takes a lot. It takes a lot of money to live there, man. Only the rich and famous can go to L.A. and be successful.
But they burned it down. Now you got room to build and build it back up. That means you got an influx of people that are about to move back, just like they left and went to Texas and Florida and Montana and all those places around. They're gonna bring themselves right back. The money is back up.
And I wonder how much of a like a place it is that people want to visit anymore. Is it a spot? Is it that's what I'm saying, Ricky. Like, is L.A. a spot that you think when you're like, yo, I'm gonna go and take a trip? Because I feel like in recent years, especially when I was in college, Miami, South Beach became that spot. It became one of those spots, and in other places throughout the country, including in California itself, other places other than L.A., Santa Rosa, Santa Monica, these became places, that I love to frequent a little bit more than L.A. because I do got family out in the area.
True.
But Santa Rosa was one of those spots that every time I got to California, a little bit north of San Fran, kind of enjoy being there a little bit more.
This is true, but I think LA is starting to understand what's coming in the years to come. This is the tech world. Like, we live in a tech world, and it's only going to get more and more and more the advancement of AI. Like, that space that they're building out there, it's going to be a tech-friendly place. It's going to be one that you want to go. The people of these kids now, fast forward, they want to be there. They don't want to be in Miami, congested, dirty beaches, dirty people, food's not necessarily that good. Not necessarily dirty people, my apologies. But dirty beaches, dirty food, and the same old thing that
You
people
don't like
have
the
been
beaches
doing.
in Florida?
But people have been doing the same thing in Miami since its inception.
It hasn't evolved.
In the 60s. Al Capone is still doing the same thing. So I think with LA, look at it, SoFi Stadium. That thing just looks like something on TV. This world that they're about to build on top of the ash of what happened last year, it's gonna be something that you're like, ooh, I want to go. Remember the first time you looked at Disney World back in the day, man?
Yeah.
Like back in the day,
It was amazing.
And the Disney World Orlando opened up Epcot Center. That looked like something that you were like, I gotta be there. I don't know why. That's what LA is trying to do. But 2028, my girl went to Tokyo last year. You know, everybody talks about Tokyo. It's like living in the future. Like going over there and then coming back here, you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like we're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years behind. That's what LA is trying to get ahead of now for these Olympics. They are going to be the future city.
I thought California was going to fall into the ocean. Isn't that what they said?
It's still May. It's still May.
Until that happens,
the
it's still.
90s.
Yeah,
Come on, man. That's going in the ocean, isn't it?
But man, until that happens,
still
it
May.
is still money to be made. You know how business goes here, and you're right. I think you're being a little bit modest when you say that we're like 7 to 8 years behind Japan. Bro, I went there over 30 years ago. My dad's job was a Japanese company, and 13 years of age, if you were like an executive's kid, they would let you go overseas. See the home family that owns the company, their land, their companies over there. I promise you, we're still behind Japan.
Yeah.
Like to this day, there were things that I saw there that they were doing that was like, is this even real life? Like it didn't feel real. It almost felt like we got into a plane and it was just a door to like some Disney exhibit, and we're still behind certain components of technology that they had then to this day. Like I remember going right outside the hotel room and being able to get like a full ramen dish made for me by a vending machine.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm dead serious. I was a
love that.
kid. I was
I've
like,
seen that.
what in the world is this?
I've seen that
I
on
did it
YouTube.
like 3 times and spent up like all my money that my parents gave me.
I wish we had one of those right here now.
And
I'd get one right now.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right,
You
it
talked
sounds
about
lit.
where Miami is now.
Yeah.
Maybe LA is going to be the reason why cities like Miami reinvent themselves, because it is
Damn
getting,
right.
it is getting tired.
100% here. Look, let's add some sports into this equation. $10 billion. Your owner's now Mark Walter. He still works with Magic Johnson. You see his hand. Magic Johnson stamped him years ago. His relationship with Mark Walter because of the Dodgers has allowed Magic to do some things in the sport of ownership. With that being said, what does this do for the Lakers? How can that $10 billion that he was kicked off by Mark Walter like it wasn't nothing, so his pockets are deep, what does that look like for the Los Angeles Lakers next year with Luka Doncic and LeBron James trying to figure out if they can coexist?
I don't even think this team cares about luxury tax. I don't
The
think
Dodgers don't.
and that's the thing. I believe that the Lakers are in an era right now where they realize they just got to be that deal every single year, and I believe that they're in a position to do that, and they have a ownership group that can benefit from this team being that way. You look at all the different business connections. You talk about what they're talking about, building up in LA, building up in these surrounding areas to try and build back a little bit better, bring some new technology. Well, how do you infuse all of that business? I think if you make LA the epicenter for everything, like it's been for some time, with a little bit of a refresh, I do believe the Lakers play a very, very pivotal role. That stadium plays a very pivotal role. You talk about beyond just, the basketball of it, talking about some of the best concerts in the world are going to be held right there too. And so if I am a business owner, if you look into it, we probably wind up seeing, oh, this guy owns the stuff all around it. Like you look at Dan Gilbert out in Cleveland. It was vital for them to have the Cleveland Cavaliers winning while he was also like starting up new businesses and new communities all around, that area of Cleveland. So when I think about it from that standpoint, that $10 billion, you're going out there as it relates to the Lakers, and you just care about this team having an opportunity to win the championship every single year. And if you care more about the profits from the business than you do about the team, they're going to be in a position to do that. They don't have to care about anything else. They can just cut the checks and keep it moving.
Women.